All right, well, match 3's already getting set up. We've got some amazing teams again here. I feel as though I'm going to be saying that all day. 4911 was on Einstein. The Cyber Knights did an amazing job there. And 1983 is well-versed in facing 4911 up there in the Pacific Northwest. The Skunkworks are a perennial contender up in the Pacific Northwest. Let's see how this showdown shakes out.
All right, match 3. Mr. Logan Davis is going to help me introduce these teams, starting with Team 3512.
Spartatronics.
Team 1983.
Skunkworks Robotics.
And 696.
The Circuit Breakers.
Down in blue, we've got Team 4159.
Cardinalbotics.
2659.
That's the Robo Warriors.
And 4911.
The Cyber Knights.
We've got all 6 teams connected to the field. Let's start this match. Drivers behind the line. 3, 2, 1, power up!
And we begin our 15-second autonomous mode. Robots leaping into action. Team 3512 in the red, dropping down to power cube high on that scale. Red Alliance with the scale and the switch. They're all across the auto line, so it seems the quest is complete. Blue Alliance with a little more difficulty. And driver control begins. 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock, and red out to a big lead early in the match. Scale is not quite tipped yet. Oh, and there it go down in favor of blue. 26:59 dropping down on that scale. Their partners on the side of the field. 4911 looks like they're negotiating in that null territory. I see cubes getting picked up out of that power cube zone. Oh, 3512 drops one. The scale currently evenly balanced, hotly contested. Here comes the Red Alliance trying to sway it towards themselves. 1983 scoots one out. The scale tips. Oh, and they lose the cube as it tilts back towards the blue. A minute and a half left in the match, and blue now claiming ownership of that central scale. Switches all owned as we've got a Blue Alliance chant starting the crowd. Love to hear that audience support. It's tight fought. 4-point difference separating these teams. Their points turning up in equal measure. Power-ups could make the difference in this match. Both teams already with the 3-point levitation queued up and ready to go. Oh, the scales are back to even. Red now out to a big lead as they've taken control of both the blue and the red switch. So blue now with no incremental ownership points ratcheting up. They're going to try to play some power cubes to correct that situation. But with only a minute left in the match, they've got a 30-point deficit to make up. 1983. Those beautiful pixelated bumpers. Oh, not quite able to place that cube and really solidify control of the scale. But wow, the triple boost for red right now, racking up those points. And they're getting out to a monstrous lead. Blue just no scoring on the field. They don't own any of the switches. And that nasty boost for the Red Alliance draws to a close. 30 seconds on the match, and it's time for the climb. 3512 getting in position on the platform. Their opponents for the Blue Alliance, 4911. They're lining up as well, going up for those hooks. I see the climbers raising. 3512 in place. There's a latch on a latch. 696 trying to get down onto their partner's platform. Red out to a comfortable lead. Oh, they're up. It's lifting up. Stay. Oh, my goodness. Don't fall. Oh, woo. Oh, wow. Oh, precarious balancing there by 3512 and 696. Woo. Oh, but they held it together. Oh, we're going to see a score for that coming up soon. We've got a score up for qualification match number 3 on the big board. 389 to 197, the Red Alliance with both AutoQuest and Face the Boss a dominating victory. Back over to the RSN desk for further commentary on the match.
Big win there for the Red Alliance, 696, showing us why they won Chezy Champs last year. Let's talk a little bit though of the ranking points here that we've got towards the end.
Yeah, that was the first AutoQuest ranking point I believe we've seen so far, and then at the end that clutch 4RP in the last. Fourth RP in the last 6 seconds of the match. Red really had to adjust their plan and make sure to get that robot up there to get that really valuable fourth RP.
Yeah, it looked like if anyone was going to breathe wrong, that robot might have fallen off. It was very close there, but a successful climb there. 4RP match for that Red Alliance, but the Blue Alliance coming out with an early lead in there. That shooting ability on the Blue Alliance really lets them get up those cubes early in the match, but it's placers that are usually successful in the long run out here because they have that finesse to put more on. And unfortunately, we saw a drivetrain problem by 4159 Cardinal Robotics. Looks like they were stuck there, and their partner Cyber Knights may have had a broken arm as well. These robots have gone through a lot this season. You know, this is the off season. They've gone through championship events, lots of district champions, regionals. These robots start to break down, and the maintenance can be a bit of an issue here.
Yeah, we've been playing hundreds of matches throughout the season here in First Robotics, and this is kind of the culmination for a lot of teams. We'll see matches played through sometimes November, and then we start again for 2000.